Yes. Now I'm crashing again. Yes, but somehow the server will reset me. I don't know. I have to wait. Maybe I can get online tomorrow. Yes, it will keep crashing. I think I have to wait for tomorrow. Yes, we can watch a bit more of this. Oh no, I have to put down the sound. Yes, this is a massive freighter. Yes, I will go and get a bit cooler.
This is where the bug is, guys. See, on
His
your right.
voice is a bit loud, like my voice.
The door coming out here, but it'll be fine. Oh, made it out. So a little bit of work on that. I mean, things do react slightly different in game,
Yes,
like in the PTU.
I make not a noise. I am 120 kilos. I'm a big boy. So I make a lot of noise when I move my bits.
Okay, another little room. We're now going. We're going back now to the rear. This is the main. It's where we came in earlier. A couple of doors in here as well. If you are not on that command pod, obviously you can sleep in here as well. There's beds in here. Do you know what this room? So when I came in this room the first time and I saw it from this angle, doesn't this remind you of Alien, when they have that little seating area with all the cups and they're sitting around? It just looks very similar. I think that maybe that might have been a little bit of the inspiration there, but it does look. They've done a really good job once again. What's this thing here? Cooker. Sink, and then little things again. I keep seeing these emergency supplies. It's making me wonder that is it something you just placed everywhere, or is that going to be a part of the game as well? Small display there. That looks like the Star Trek Enterprise there. More displays there. a lot of these displays, I suppose, I mean, there's quite a way to go to get to the to get to somewhere where you can see something, because there's no windows, so you're going to need some, particularly for the crew, there's going to have to be some information fed to these, so people know what's going on. Like, is a ship coming towards you? Is there a planet? Or, you know, you need to communicate that information with the rest of the crew. Particularly if you've got your friends on board, you don't want them to keep running up to your console to see what you can see. That'd be really annoying, wouldn't it? More air conditioning there. Now, we start moving, this is quite funny. We start moving into double airlocks now, because oh, something there, climbed on table. And the first time I did this, I thought, yeah, it looks like a bug for a second. Look, if you just run down here, look. My God. Oh, I'm childish, and I. We're going to go back to the first one. It might be the first one there. I mean, that is ridiculous, isn't it? So you've got double airlocks at each one of these little containers. I thought that was really cool. There's access systems there, which are obviously not all fed in. I'm sure these are going to be coming in 3.0 when they bring a... And then we've got... Oh, yes. If you think of the use case of this, right, because... let's do this one as well. And this is why this is a definitely strength of the Caterpillar, right? It's the ability to access the door on either side. Because of the shape of the ship, there's no dependency, because there's no physical structure, i.e. living quarters or anything like that to the left or right. So it gives you that massive flexibility. I mean, all these little pods could be all different things. You could have them as medical, research, cargo. It is an all-rounder ship, and with all fairness, it does quite a lot of them pretty good. It's quite high in here as well. Let's just try something there. Is that me, or maybe I'm just seeing things? Did that door change colour when I did that? Let's try it again. Did it?
That's druk. Yes, that's the freelancer.
Arla Klogborg til enhver smag.
Yes, Danish commercial. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here, and welcome to a ship review today.
Yes,
now,
I buy this one or the Freelancer Max.
The newly reworked Freelancer. We don't really need to go through the stats today. I'll leave a link to all my previous reviews on the Freelancer that you can take a look at that goes through the stats in a little bit more detail. But today, we're just looking around the changes that have been made. If you're familiar with the Freelancer, you'll be probably aware that there's some quite significant changes. The whole ship has sort of changed, I suppose. It's sort of, you could still identify it as obviously the Freelancer, but the front end, sort of the look and the feel and the weapons design, it's had a massive overhaul, and this is including the interior as well.
Yes,
so
that's
we're going to have a look
old.
around anyway. We're going to start from the front.
3 years old.
Screen first of all. We'll talk about that when we get inside. And we can actually see the lights on inside there. It's pretty cool. Front nose. There's quite a big gap there, but actually between the actual front screen and the. It's odd, isn't it? You would have thought the screen would have actually utilised all the way to the front. Going around this side, not quite sure what that is there. It's a bit odd, isn't it? All the old legs, door there.
Yes, it's 3 years old.
I think there's mixed feelings about this sort of panel work. A lot of people have been. Some people say they don't like it. Some people do say they do like it, and also about the material. But saying that, I'm thinking that the Freelancer is a sort of I don't want to say cheap ship, you know, cheap to repair. And I suppose the panelling sort of makes sense, doesn't it? Because you just swap a panel out rather than sort of changing a whole entire wing. So definitely fills into that sort of economical sort of ship, I suppose, maybe. Now these do look really, really good. I don't know if you've noticed in Star Citizen in general, most of the sort of the big sort of, you know, the class 2, 2s and 4s and upwards, the designs are all the same. This is probably the first time we've actually seen something pretty big that has really, really good fidelity and detail and does look really, really cool. So run over here, I'll show you that. Look pretty serious, don't they? I like the design of them. Do they fit in with the ship? I'm not really sure. I suppose they do, I suppose. Let's get that bit close and have a look and see what they're about. They do look pretty serious, don't they? Wires running down the front there.
Yes, I was thinking to buy this one. That's the cargo version. Yes, that's 3 years old.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance there, and welcome back to some more Star Citizen. Now today we are taking a look at the Aurora LN. Now this is the legendary ship out of all the Aurora series.
Yes, I like this one, M50. It's a racing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here, and welcome back to some more Star Citizen. Now today, I'm taking a look at the M50. Now, when I originally saw the concept art, must be months ago now for the M50, I wasn't particularly impressed by it. I saw the ship. It was only sort of once I set the Tactical Advance organisation up, I had it for around about a couple of months, the sort of faster sort of racing ships started to sort of grow on me a little bit, and I actually started to realise, actually, do you know what? I wouldn't mind having one. More so than actually having a dogfighter. So I missed out on the opportunity to get an M50, and I was always been sort of disappointed with that. And I was quite surprised to even see it come back on sale, to be honest with you. So what I was going to do is swap my 325 out for the 350R. Now, the reason I was going to do that is because I started out being a solo player, and then once the organisation had been set up, I thought to myself, well, actually, do you know what? I've got a use for one of these. You know, if I need to get somewhere to organise something in space, this would be the ship, or the 350R. So I bought one immediately, guys. There's no doubt about it. What an absolutely fantastic ship. Just, you know, where do you actually start? There's actually quite a lot to go through today. I've identified quite a few things. Some of them interesting, some of them with question marks, but we'll go through them anyway. So first of all, let's take a look at what we have with the ship. Now, the stats are sort of, I'm not going to say they're conflicting, they sort of a little bit are.
Yes, but I'm thinking to buy this one, the Freelancer Expedition, with large fuel tanks. I should maybe do that. Yes, this is a new. No, that's the old one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here. Welcome back to some more Star Citizen. Now today, I'm going to be taking a look at one of the first variants of the Freelancer series. Now, when I found out about this and I heard that we were going to see the variances, the first thing, I wasn't actually initially that excited about it, because I thought the variances, if I go back and look at the Hornet series, other than the two-seater, the variance was only really around how the actual ship was configured itself by the modules. So I was sort of expecting the same thing with the Freelancer series, to be fair, and no, I was wrong. We're basically getting different variances. It sort of does hold a little bit of a question over the Hornet series and the other series then, if that's, you know, why do a variance on one and not on the other, if you know what I mean, a total ship reconfiguration. But, you know, it's fantastic, guys, because what we've ended up getting is pretty much new ships other than the cockpits. Okay, so the variants we've actually got so far, we've got the standard Freelancer. Now that's sort of turned into sort of like a multi-role ship, and then you've got the exploration, the transport, and then you can call it sort of the military sort of class ship. Now each one of them has its own sort of perks. We could go through the weapon configuration and shields, but what I'm going to do today is we're going to take a look at the DIR.
You have a dog. That's a big one. I don't think you can buy that. So that would take really long time to design a ship like this. Yes. I think that's a hangar ship. Let's try again. Yes, still crashing. Yes, that's insane big ship. And this is not the biggest one, they have even a lot bigger, I think.